Welcome to Motherhood from the Brain, a podcast guiding moms of preteen girls on how to navigate emotional challenges that are not addressed in school. We share real stories, expert advice, and brain-based methods for handling tough moments. Discover insights to create a deeper connection with your preteen and improve your motherhood journey. Let's tackle the uncharted territory of parenting together. Hosted by professional certified coach, Esther Babazi.
Before we begin, I want to share a brief disclaimer. I am not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or any other licensed mental health professional. On this podcast, Motherhood and the Brain, I share what has personally helped me improve my mental and emotional well-being. My hope is that by sharing my experiences, I might help even one mother out there who is struggling. Hello there, Mom. Welcome to Motherhood and the Brain podcast, episode number 51. I can't believe it. We are 50 episodes in. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for taking me with you or us with you in your ear as you walk around the neighborhood, as you are on your run, as you do the dishes, as you clean your home, as you are winding down or driving in your car. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be able to record this podcast if you are, or if you are not providing audience to it, if you are not finding what I share useful. Let's begin. If you ever felt like you're doing all the things to stay calm with your kids, you have read the books, you have tried different tips, strategies, and hacks, you are doing deep breathing, and yet you still find yourself snapping, this episode is for you. Today, I want to tell you a story. It's not about motherhood per se. It's about a young woman with one dream, and how her story is surprisingly similar to what so many of us go through as mothers, trying to break the cycle of snapping and yelling and feeling guilty and then starting all over. This girl, this young woman, had one dream: to work in Norway. It is all she ever wanted. And now that her internship is about to start, which is a major bucket list for her, a dream come true, but the journey to get there is where things get interesting. This young woman studied abroad, studied outside of Norway, and always wanted to work here, like I said. She stayed focused, she did the work, but what really struck me was, obviously we all know that becoming a physician is no joke. It's not a walk in the park. It takes really hard work. But what really struck me was what this young woman had to do beyond med school to make this dream of working and doing her internship in Norway happen. So out of curiosity, I asked her what the process was like of her getting to Norway. And she told me that she sent out 200 applications. Yes, you heard that right. 200 in a space of around 5 months. She wrote 200 applications. The majority of them were met with silence. Some flat-out rejections, rejection after rejection after rejection. And this young woman did not give up. So, out of the 200 applications, she was interviewed 3 times, and that's it. And these interviews were not all at once. They were spread out over time. But on the third interview, or after the third interview, that is when things changed for her. I could not help but think, what if she had stopped at 199? Maybe You have felt that way too. You have been trying to stay calm with your kids, but nothing sticks. Nothing is working. You have tried different things. You have raised your voice more times than you want to admit. At least that was me. You have taken deep breath. You have scrolled parenting posts. You have tried gentle parenting. You have tried tough love, and you still snap. And then you yell, and then you feel guilty, and then you feel ashamed, and the cycle starts all over again. You feel that pit in your stomach afterwards. But deep down, you want peace. You want your kids to listen without the yelling. You want to stop feeling like your home is a battlefield. But inside, something starts to creep in. A little voice starts to whisper. Maybe I don't have it in me. Maybe this is just how I am. Perhaps I'm not a patient mom. My parents were yellers. I grew up in a yelling home. So this is just my fate. And after so many failed attempts, it's tempting to start believing these stories that your brain is making up. But then think back to the medical student. She could have stopped at 199. She could have said, I have done enough. It's not just happening. It's not for me. But she didn't. She kept going. And because of that, she's now about to start her internship and eventually get to work where she's always dreamed of working. So let me ask you something, my friend. What if you are on number 199 right now? What if the next time you pause, the next time you notice the tension rise in your body, the next time you don't react, what if that's the moment that changes everything? It's not because your kids suddenly became or become perfectly well-behaved, but because you become the steady, calm mom you've always wanted to be, even in the middle of the chaos. And that's where coaching comes in. That's what coaching is about. It's not about another trick to try, another hack, another strategy. It's a shift, a whole new way for you to show up. Not just for your kids, but for you. Because you're worth it. Because your peace matters. Because you don't have to stop at 199. You get to keep going. You get to keep growing. And your breakthrough might just be around the corner. So if you are sitting there thinking, I've tried everything, nothing is working, just know you haven't tried everything until you have tried coaching. Coaching isn't about fixing you because you're not broken. It's about helping you see the power in the moment. It's about helping you stay grounded when everything around you and anything about you is around you isn't. So if you're ready to stop spinning in guilt and start showing up as the mother that you know you want to be, I would love to work with you. You don't have to do this alone. You just have to decide that you are not stopping at 199. You just want to decide that you want to figure this out until, so that you become the mom that you want to be. The snapping, the yelling is just in the way of that. So when we remove the snapping and the yelling, you will become the mother that many of us know, the mothers we want to be. We really know that. So coaching helps you get there. Over there, it's like over there is the mother that you want to be and you are here. So coaching helps you cross that bridge to get you to the mother that you want to be. The one that stays calm even when things are not calm. Thank you for listening today. Talk to you again next week. Keep going. You're doing better than you think. And bye for now. What if you could feel in control of your reactions, even when your preteen is pushing all your buttons? I know it's tough, but I would love to help. That's why I created the yearless formula. If you want to stop or at least reduce yelling and really build that connection that you want with your child, I would be honored to work with you. Just head over to www.masteryourownwellbeing.com/coaching to grab a spot for a complimentary call to get a feel of what coaching is and how coaching works. Coaching will help you manage your reactions. www.masteryourownwellbeing.com/coaching. See you there. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Your time means the world to us. If you found this episode valuable, we would be immensely grateful if you could spare a moment to visit Apple Podcasts and share your thoughts through a review. Your feedback plays a vital role in helping fellow moms discover our podcast and enrich their own motherhood experiences. Take care, and bye for now.